video game related, and
Or just in general, just like random stuff.
Just in general, things that are cool and fun. So today we will be talking about Phase 5, seeing as we're preparing for Ant-Man's new movie. It already premiered. Some people already have their...
Oh, yeah, reviews came out.
Yeah.
Mostly positive, which is good.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of fans, like, on Twitter that have been negative about it.
Well, that's just Twitter, so...
Yeah, Twitter is full of trolls, so...
Not a good place. No, free speech. Free speech.
We will also be talking about the first Ant-Man, so just plain old Ant-Man, our first of his trilogy now, right? Because it's 3 of them.
Yes, before it comes out.
Yeah. We will also be talking a little bit about The Last of Us and
maybe some Nintendo news.
Yeah.
The Nintendo Direct was this Wednesday, and spoiler alert, it was kind of mid.
Oh, mid, huh? I didn't get to watch it, but I'm glad you did because we can then talk about it. Okay, so we are gonna start up with Phase 5.
Hold on, before we start, I have a question.
Okay, cool.
That I want to start off with, and it's gonna be a little depressing, but it should be fine.
Okay.
So this is a radio show, right? It's
yes.
Mildly successful.
Yes.
Do you know that no matter how many times we improve, or how many times like we try to work ourselves better, we will never be as famous as Cheese.
As famous as Cheese.
Yeah, because everybody knows Cheese.
Yeah, everyone does know Cheese. Everyone has a
You'll
favorite
never
type of cheese.
You'll never be above Cheese.
You're right.
Like PewDiePie, no one knows who PewDiePie is. Like my mom doesn't know who that is, but my mom likes cheese.
Yeah, she probably does like cheese.
Yeah, even though I'm lactose intolerant, but I kind of like cheese too.
Speaking about cheese, that was cheesy. I'm so sorry.
That was a good segue. I liked it.
Okay, so we're gonna be talking about Phase 5 and what's to come. We're starting it off with Phase 4 ended off with Black Panther.
Forever.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Well, technically, it ended with the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
Oh.
Which it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Did you watch it? I think it was fun.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was fun.
So that was the official end.
Yeah.
And then apparently this list that we have, the first thing was season 2 of What If.
I have not heard anything about it.
Yeah, it hasn't come out yet, so I don't know why it's the first on this list. This list isn't, come on, GameSpot. But the actual first thing is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And I don't know if you didn't notice, in Quantumania, it says Ant-Man in between, between the
I did not notice that.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's a cool Easter egg. Already starting with the Easter eggs.
Starting off strong. So apparently in this one, it's going to be Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror, or a version of Kang, which we've never seen before. So hopefully it's good.
I think it's Nathaniel Richards' comic book era of Kang.
So are you excited about it?
I am excited. I've seen the trailers. I like the VFX and the different sizes of Ant-Man that are all over the place. I love that. Did you see the part where it's him running across the screen?
And then a giant version.
Yeah, and then a giant version of himself is running. I think that's
cool.
fucking cool.
Yeah, I like the whole aesthetic of the quantum realm. It's always weirdly beautiful and different colors.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It looks fun. Hopefully nothing bad happens to Ant-Man.
Oh.
Because it's in every trilogy, something always happens at the end.
Someone always dies.
No, something happens. In Iron Man 3. We don't talk about Iron Man 3. But it's it follows a trend of something bad happening.
Yeah, something bad is gonna happen.
Yeah, so hopefully that's good.
Yeah.
And that comes out the 17th
of this month.
Next week. And then the next up we have Disney show, a Secret Invasion show, which I'm actually excited about this because it's not flashy lights. It's just a more grounded story.
Yeah. About
Nick Fury, who apparently comes back after being in space. And a bunch of Skrulls happen to be just having little something.
They're having a little bit of fun on Earth. I think it's gonna be cool. They're introducing Emilia Clarke into the MCU, which she's a great actress, I think. Also, I would love to see Nick Fury come back and just beat some people up, because I think he's a great character. So I'm excited for this. But they're probably doing weekly releases, right?
Oh yeah, it's a TV show. Apparently, Rhodey's gonna be in it.
Oh yeah, he was in the trailer, in the teaser trailer.
So I don't know what it's gonna set up for Armor Wars.
Oh.
Now it's a movie now. It's not a TV show.
Oh yeah, it was originally a TV show, a Disney Plus series.
See what happens. And then next up after that, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
The tearjerker that's coming at us.
Yeah,
I do not expect anyone to survive.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dave Bautista said he's not going to be in it anymore, so he's probably going to die.
Yeah.
But that's like the easy way of writing him out. I don't think they'll do that.
Well, I think the people that have a chance of surviving are Mantis and Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
What's his name? Drax.
Drax, yeah.
Yeah, because I think that they're like the comedic relief.
Yeah.
They could also just join like Nebula, and be like their own little squad. I think they will probably survive. I think Quinn is gonna die, and
I think Rocket's gonna die.
Yeah, Rocket.
That's gonna hit me.
Yeah.
I might shed a tear. It's like, it's a wreck.
Well, people from like Comic Con, when they released like that teaser just to the people that were there, were like, oh my god, this is gonna be the saddest Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Based on the trailer, it was sad.
Yeah, so I can only expect for someone to die.
Yeah. And like I said, it's the third one, so something bad always happens in the third one.
Yeah.
Next up, it's the Echo Disney Plus show.
Yes.
It's apparently she's from Hawkeye.
Yes.
And very interesting. I can't say I like this one because I don't really know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I have expectations for it because I think her character was really good in Hawkeye.
Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah, she's a deaf character in the MCU. That's a very savage, very
She's like an assassin, right?
Yeah, she is an assassin.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be cool. She's gonna be apparently she's gonna be teaming up with like Daredevil, or at least like fighting against him.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna show up in the show. And Vincent D'Onofrio, which she did shoot him in the head.
Yeah, she did. But people are saying that they're gonna do like from a comic book run, just because I know.
Doesn't he have like the iPad?
Yeah, he like goes blind because I think in the comics Daredevil shoots him, but in this one she did, which I think is an interesting twist.
And then so after that we have season 2 of Loki.
And
I'm actually excited for this.
Yeah.
I wasn't excited for the first season because I didn't really care about Loki that much,
right.
as a character.
Right.
But after watching the TV series, I was like, oh my god, it's pretty good. It's a bunch of time stuff.
Yeah, I think the graphics of this show are also fantastic. And I think Loki is just going to be killer this year like it was when it first released the first season. I also just want to see what Sylvie is doing. Because she's like stuck in the middle of nowhere. Is she going to try to find her version of Loki that she fell in love with? Which also is really weird. She fell in love with herself.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Kind of weird. But next is the Marvels. Are you excited for that?
I actually am. I feel like I'm one of the few people that like the Miss Marvel TV show.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was sweet and funny.
I mean, there were problems.
Well, yeah.
But overall, it was enjoyable, and I liked it.
I liked how different it was from the other Disney Plus series. Because it was very like,
it was like a coming of age story.
Yeah, exactly. I really liked it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So we'll see. With that teaser at the end of Miss Marvel,
I knew that was going to happen.
That was kind of crazy.
I knew something because they kept lingering in that closet. I was like,
yeah,
who's in the closet?
Who's going to pop up?
And then next up, we have the Ironheart TV series, which, as a person that loves Iron Man, I am very excited about this.
Right.
Because she showed up in Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
She's a great character.
She was really good in that.
Yes.
She's a good character in general. I did read some of her comics.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think I know what they're going to do. But I always love an Iron Man spin-off show, technically. So
yeah, I think she's a good addition to, like, if she meets Peter Parker, which nobody knows who he is anymore.
Who?
But if he does meet him, they're, like, basically both, inspired by Iron Man and inspired by his, like...
his legacy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think they would be...
them interacting would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then after that, we have Agatha Coven of... Did they change the name of that?
I think they did.
what's the actual whatever? The Agatha TV show.
Yeah, it is the Agatha TV show. I am kind of excited because it's witchy. I hope they release it like towards Halloween, because that would just be
it says
so
release
cool.
date winter of 2023, so it might be
disappointing. After. But I think that that's gonna be really good.
Yeah, and next up after that is the X-Men 97 animated TV show, which is supposed to be like a sequel to the original cartoon.
Right, yeah.
Since now that Marvel bought the rights back to X-Men, they can do good X-Men stuff. So, I mean, I've never seen the original ones because that was like before my time. Right. Or like during my, I don't know when that was. But I'm pretty excited. The theme song is catchy. Yeah. Can that be our intro next time?
Well, we could try to find it.
It's not copyrighted, right?
I don't know. It probably is. It's Marvel. And then another Captain American movie. I think we should just give it up. But but this is Falcon.
Sam Wilson.
Yeah,
Sam Wilson, Captain America. It's his first one.
Yeah, the hybrid of Captain America and Falcon coming together. Yeah. I think he did good in the Winter Soldier.
I forgot the name of the show.
I think it's the Falcon. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And he gets the shield, and he like takes that legacy.
I like that show.
I liked it, but I think it was kind of messy plot-wise because they had to rewrite a lot of the show.
Yeah, because that was like when it started, COVID started.
Yeah, so, exactly. I think it had so much potential to be great.
I did like the racial tones it had.
Yeah.
Because like that was interesting. Because Marvel doesn't really do that most of the time. They're just like, oh, here's a bad guy, who has the same powers as the good guy.
Yeah.
And then they punch for a bit, and then they're friends. Or like one of them dies.
Yeah.
That's like the classic Marvel formula. But this, with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that was a really good show.
Yeah.
And I liked it. I liked the action. The villain, it's not as good. Okay, so, and after that, we get the Daredevil Born Again TV show.
Yes.
And, I gotta say, a couple of months ago, I started rewatching like the Netflix TV shows. Yeah. I forgot how good they were. Yeah. They were so good. They were like well acted, choreographed, and everything. I mean, Iron Fist.
I didn't watch Iron Fist.
You don't need to watch Iron Fist.
Okay.
It's not that good. But this one is going to be pretty good.
I think, Charlie is going to blow that out of the water and be fantastic.
Yeah. And apparently it's going to consist of 18 episodes, which I think that's a little too much, in my opinion.
But, like, the Netflix series was long, no?
Yeah. So it's like 13.
Yeah. And it depends on how long each episode is, because it might be, like, half an hour each.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's still very long, but I think it has a chance.
All right. So the next one up is kind of a weird one. It's the Thunderbolts TV show.
Isn't it? No,
it's a movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a movie. And it's really weird because
there's no differentiation.
It's weird
with their superpowers. They're all just superhumans.
3 of them have the super soldier serum.
Yeah, I said superhumans.
Well, technically.
Well, yeah, they all have the super soldier serum, or they're like enhanced in some way that just makes them, stronger than a normal human. It's not like they're anything special.
And like apparently, I think like a writer producer said it's gonna have like Black Widow sequel elements.
Oh.
So I'm just like,
Black Widow was not that good, and I think they should.
It doesn't need a sequel.
Yeah, it does not need.
I'm usually positive about Marvel stuff. This one didn't need a sequel.
It's probably gonna have those elements because Yelena is in it,
and the dad.
Yeah, and his dad,
so,
her dad.
Yeah.
Next is Deadpool 3.
Oh my god. Oh, did you hear that the rumor of the Deadpool 3 story came out? Apparently, Deadpool is gonna like break the multiverse like even more.
Oh
and
my
it's
god.
mostly his fault.
Yeah, it would be fantastic.
That would be funny.
Cause Wade Wilson is just a mess, and if he makes more of a mess, it just makes it better.
Yeah, and Logan and Wolverine's gonna be in it.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's gonna be hilarious.
Do you think Blade is gonna come back?
Like the original Blade?
This guy. Isn't that his
name? That's
I don't remember his name.
It's Cable.
Cable. There you go.
It's gonna be kind of weird since he was Thanos. But actually, that would be perfect because then Deadpool can be like, "Weren't you Thanos?"
Yeah. And then it's like the multiverse.
Yeah, I've always had a funny joke, like story where like, what if Deadpool like knew he was in a Disney show, so he can't like curse. So like every time he curses, he censors, and he's like, "Did they just censor me?
Yeah.
What the hell?" Like,
yeah.
That'd be pretty funny. So after that, we have the Spider-Man freshman year animated TV show, which is interesting because this is gonna follow the same thing that happened in Doctor Strange.
Well, I think he's in college.
No, because this is gonna be like his freshman year, so it's gonna like rewrite his entire history since like no one knows who Spider-Man or Peter Parker was. It's gonna be like a reintroduction.
Oh, I thought it was like, oh, he's moving on to college now.
No.
So let's follow his journey as an animated character.
No,
but apparently here it says high school, and you're right.
I think that's what it was.
It'll be weird. But it does say it has Charlie Cox will be on the show, reprising his role as Matt Murdock, which might be a little interesting. I don't think it's gonna. It's probably gonna be like one of those shows that's in the MCU but not really, you know, canon.
Oh yeah, like Moon Knight.
Yeah. Hey, Moon Knight was good though.
Moon Knight was good.
I like
the first episode. I mean, I didn't really feel it at first, but then after it kicked off,
yeah, it was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
And so after that, we have the Marvel Zombies TV show, which essentially was like, what if had like an episode where Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, Tony Stark was a zombie.
Yes.
Hawkeye was a zombie.
Which is hilarious because if you notice in every what if episode, Iron Man always died.
Well, he's dead in the MCU. So
that would make sense.
They might as well.
But this is apparently going to be a different version of that.
Oh, okay.
Like it's going to be just Marvel Zombies.
But you don't watch zombie shows, so.
I don't like Marvel zombie shows.
Yeah, so you're not gonna watch it.
I mean, it's Marvel, so I might like it.
And then we have Avengers: Kang the Dynasty.
The Kang Dynasty.
Yeah. Sorry.
So yeah, I mean, we don't really know anything about this.
We don't, but we do know Kang is going to be the main villain.
Multiple Kangs will be in it, probably.
Yeah. So. The multiverse is probably going to be crashing down on all the Avengers.
It's already broken.
Who even are going to be the Avengers? It's probably going to be like the young Avengers.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Moon Knight. I don't know.
That'd probably be weird.
It'll be very interesting. And then after that, we have the Fantastic Four movie.
Fantastic Four. I love the original ones.
I don't really like the original ones.
Excuse me? You don't like Jessica Alba, Chris Evans, and I forgot his name. Godfrey?
Godfrey. Godfrey. No.
Godfrey.
I don't know. That's not it.
It's a
I don't really like that. I like the second one. I don't like the first one.
The Silver Surfer one?
Yeah, I like the Silver Surfer one.
Yeah, Silver Surfer.
I like how Galactus was a giant cloud.
Yeah. I like all of them because I just
even the Fan 4 stick?
No. Not the newest one.
You don't like it? Why? You don't like how her wig changed every scene?
Which one is that one?
The 4 stick. The bat. Anyway, let's move on. And then there's an untitled Marvel movie set to come out November 7th, 2025.
Yeah, so no one knows what's going to happen at this release, but it will be something that Marvel is cooking up for us.
Yes. And then, I think this is the last movie that has a date, is the Secret Wars.
Secret Wars.
Which is interesting.
Another Avengers movie.
Yes, Avengers Secret Wars, which is interesting because the only thing I know about the comics is that Secret Wars was like a mostly Fantastic Four central story. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of weird how they just gonna introduce them in February and then in November, in May, it could be like Secret Wars.
Well, they did that with Captain Marvel, no? Where she was introduced and then she was bought into Avengers Endgame and saved the freaking day.
Yeah, but that was like shoehorned in. Like this is like a mostly Doctor Doom story.
Oh, okay.
So like I don't know how they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But let's let Marvel do their thing. And then now after this, we have a bunch of projects that do not have a release date as of yet. Mm-hmm. So like the Shang-Chi sequel, we don't know what's happening with that. And
Spider-Man 4.
Armor Wars, which will be a movie. Oh, it did say a movie. It is updated.
Oh, okay.
Blade, that Blade reboot / sequel.
Do you think it's going to be released? I think it's iffy.
It's going to be delayed.
Point. Yeah, it's
because they're having
delayed.
Like director problems and writer problems. It's going to be delayed.
I heard there was a writer. I don't know if there's a director yet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So that What If Season 3 is supposed to come out. A sequel to the X-Men 97 TV series. A Wonder Man TV show.
I don't know who this is.
I don't know who that is either. So that, and now Okoye, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
She's going to get a spin-off series.
I think that would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Because she's a very strong character and has a good tie with, like, just the Wakanda. and everyone like in the U.S. in the MCU, I would say, especially with that FBI agent. I don't remember his name.
But
the guy that just helped her in Wakanda Forever, and he was helping the princess, and
I forgot his name.
And then Val catches on, and she's like, "You have betrayed me." So I think that'll be interesting.
Yep. So that was Phase 5 and 6.
Yeah.
And overall, I'm just excited for new things because the last couple of months of Phase 4, I'm just like, when's the good things coming?
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's coming now.
Yeah.
So with that out of the way, do you wanna talk about Ant-Man?
We're gonna segue into the first Iron Man movie.
Ant-Man.
Oh. First Ant-Man movie.
I mean, technically, it is the first Iron Man movie.
Yeah.
So, non-spoilery. What's the
if you haven't watched this movie, then what are you doing? It came out in 2015. It shouldn't be spoiler.
Oh. Okay, so what's the story?
Okay, so
sum up the story in like 2 sentences.
Yeah, I wrote notes, man. I'm prepared. So, Ant-Man, aka Scott Lang, is played by the forever young Paul Rudd.
Oh my god, he is.
He is forever young.
I forgot he got in shape for that. That scene where like he had the abs. I was like, oh my god, Paul Rudd.
I mean,
stop.
He had to stun audiences.
Yeah.
And so he isn't the first person that we meet. The first primary character that we meet is Dr. Hank Pym, which is the guy responsible for making the technology of, how to be small and how to
particles.
Exactly. How to be small and how to be gigantic.
Yes. I also forgot, sorry to cut you off. I forgot that it started with a flashback.
Yeah, I did.
And that de-aging of the Michael Douglas.
It's not bad.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst, but it's not the best.
It's not the best either. Yeah. And I was also surprised. This was the old Marvel logo before like the comic page flips. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, rewatching it, I was like, wow, I remember that. So we open up with an argument about how Tony Stark's father, Howard Stark, wants to weaponize the Pym particles and let military use of this chemical. And he's really, Dr. Pym is very against it, and he does not want this to happen in any way, shape, or form.
He punched that guy.
He did punch that guy. I don't know his name, though. He does come back later on in the movie. I don't know his name.
He punched that guy.
Yeah, he is linked to Hydra, though. So, he's a bad guy.
Oh my god, when they said Hydra, I audibly gasped.
Yeah.
By myself in my house.
So weird. I was like, Hydra in a different movie other than Captain America?
Oh my god. I know what happens after this. They don't. It's weird that I know and they don't know. It's like, ooh, something's gonna happen.
Yeah. So then we flash forward to the present day, which was in 2015, and Mr. Scott Lang.
2015. Can we just take a second to just?
That's a long time ago.
So peaceful.
Yeah.
Vine died 2 years before that. Ugh.
2 years? Wasn't it in 2015 when
it was 2013.
Oh.
Did it?
I think it was 15.
I don't know. I still see those old Vine compilations pop up on TikTok, and I'm just like, just let Vine die.
Just let it die.
It was a good app. Yeah. We all loved it. Just let it die.
Speaking of really short scenes, we get a short scene of...
We're getting good at these segments.
We get a short scene of Scott Lang in prison. He gets punched in the face as a goodbye ritual, and then he gets picked up by his friend,
Luis.
Yeah, Luis, played by Michael Peña.
I love him.
He's the greatest character ever.
He should be in every single Marvel movie.
He should be, because he's like very good at being a comedic relief, I would say.
And he's like also good at being like serious characters too, like in some of his other movies. I forgot which ones.
He's a great actor.
He is.
Yeah.
I love him. I love the part where he's just like, yeah, my girlfriend left me and my dad got deported and my mom died. Yeah. But I got the van.
Yeah. That is one of his first like dialogues with Ant-Man. Yeah. So,
I have a note that said like if he never got the van, everybody would be dead because in Endgame they have the van for that.
Exactly.
So if he never got the van,
they use the van.
Everything would be deceased.
Exactly. So. He's the savior.
He's foreshadowing. He thinks about these stuff.
Okay, so then Luis helps him, establish himself as an ex-con. He helps him get a job at Baskin Robbins, that scene is fun and it's funny and I love it.
Do you have a burger Imagine actually going to like an ice cream restaurant and being like, "Yeah, can I get a bacon burger?
Yeah. Can I have something hot and ready to go?
Like a pretzel." I don't even like pretzels.
Yeah. And then he gets fired. And then he's
Baskin
like,
Robbins always knows.
And then he's like, "What am I going to do with the rest of my life?" He falls back into criminal stuff. He steals the suit from Dr. Pym.
Or does he?
Or does he?
We'll find out later.
Well, he does.
Yeah.
He successfully steals
No, but like in the movie, he said like, "I let you steal my suit."
Yeah, well, it's a hella protected house. So how are you gonna,
It had that door.
Yeah.
That Titanic door.
Yeah.
Which was, I don't know.
With all that science stuff. And he was just
liquid nitrogen.
How did he know how to do all that thing? Like, he just froze the steel. He was like, ice expands, but metal doesn't. So this thing is gonna pop open.
That doesn't make sense.
I don't really know a lot about science.
Just have a bigger lock. Just have like 2 locks.
I don't know a lot about science, but it worked. And then we meet Darren Cross, which is the main antagonist of the movie, and he's trying to build an Ant-Man suit.
An Iron Man suit.
Well,
it's just an Iron Man suit.
It's not though.
It is.
No, because Iron Man can shrink.
Yeah, besides that, but it's just an Iron Man suit.
Well, Yellow Jackets is, I would say, because he just shoots lasers from his extra limbs on the back of his back.
And he flies.
And
it's a suit.
Yeah.
And they say like it's not an Iron Man suit.
Okay, so then every superhero has an Iron Man suit if we go with that logic.
Yeah.
And then so he's just salty that Dr. Pym chose Scott to be his protege instead of him, and he's trying to get him back, He's trying to get back at him. What are the greatest qualities of this movie? It's the VFX, if I'm honest.
And I like the inconsistencies. Because there's multiple parts. So we go to spoiler. So the part like near the end where he has like the little keychain of the tank.
Oh, that's cool.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah, because how did he make it big again?
Because in the movie, I paid attention to this, the science, where like the mass stays the same. So theoretically,
he shouldn't be able to carry it.
Yeah, she never. And plus, why a tank of all things? Like I get it, it's cool, but like a tank.
It's a loophole.
And then later on, at the end of the movie, the reverse happens where like they take like a Thomas the Tank Engine train.
Oh yeah, and makes it huge. But it shouldn't be heavy.
And it shouldn't be making real train noises. Like it made like a choo choo noise.
Oh.
It's plastic.
I never caught that. I'm so glad you're here because I wouldn't have caught that.
Yes.
But I think that Thomas the Tank Engine thing is so funny.
It is funny. I like the part where like boom, he picks it up and like throws at him. He's like, "Oh my god!" And just
yeah.
That was pretty funny. Another question I had: they introduced like the Ant-Man suit doesn't have weapons because obviously,
right?
But they had like these little discs that like grow stuff and shrink stuff.
Yeah.
And then they did a flashback to where I forgot her name. The mom, like she went.
The original Wasp.
Yeah, she went like subatomic.
Yeah.
And he said like the only way to do that is to go subatomic. Why didn't you just use one of the discs on the missile?
Well, she had to make the missile disappear.
Yeah, but use the thing to shrink the missile.
But then at the same time, Scott when he goes into the quantum realm,
which I like that scene.
Yeah, it's really cool. It reminded me of Doctor Strange going through. Whatever the hell he goes through, when I don't know what Doctor Strange does. When
he went like back in time.
No, in the first movie when he's like being taught about all the different multiverses and all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
and
like
he's going through and he's like gets the fingers on his fingers.
I don't like that part.
I like it. I think it's.
I like that whole sequence. I just don't like that part specifically.
I think it's really cool.
So that the tank thing.
But yeah, I agree.
With the missile, I mean, if it's a nuke, it's a small nuke.
Yeah.
So it would decrease the so just use the disc.
But wouldn't it still leave damage, like radiation damage?
Yeah, but it's a small missile.
Yeah, but it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I forgot about? I forgot that Falcon was in this.
Oh yes, he is.
That was a funny fight scene.
It was. I think it one connected Ant-Man to the Avengers like very nicely, and it really just I think it was a great like way to have
like them introduce each other.
Exactly.
That was pretty funny. Overall, I like that movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
It was. It still holds up.
Yeah, it's a good origin movie. I think it's one of the better ones from that phase.
It was like phase 2. No, because it was after Age of Ultron, so it was like 2.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Isn't it 3?
No, because 3 would have been.
Oh, 3 is
Endgame.
3 is Endgame and all those.
So that's probably 2.
So it's probably 2. Yeah. I think it was good though. Mm-hmm. It's a good segue for that character coming. Yes. He's also the comedic relief, which I love.
Yes. It's even though funny. Like everybody's a comedic relief in Marvel movies.
Well, but now they are.
But yeah.
Because now everything has to be funny.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha.
But what are your favorite scenes from that, other than the train? And
I don't really have favorite scenes. I just have like shots.
Oh, okay.
Like the part where like he runs up the guy's gun when he's shooting at him.
Yes.
In like that trailer.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
That I like the whole training montage with like the different ants.
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Funny. Yeah.
I like the again Luis.
Yeah. Anything he's in is funny.
I love him. And I guess the entire quantum realm thing, where like he musters up the courage to see his daughter again, so he does the thing.
Yeah, and he goes back.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that part.
My favorite scenes are anything when Luis is like explaining getting tipped off.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, because it's so funny, and I love how they keep his narration.
Yeah, they talk just like him.
Exactly. Instead of having the characters like have extra lines and like making it a whole thing, it's just him.
Then this guy told me, right? He's like, "Yo, what if I do this?"
Yeah. I think that's a really good detail of the story.
I like that part too.
Okay.
He's a good character. Is he in Quantumania?
He was in this. He's in the second one.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Ant-Man and Wasp, but I don't know if he's gonna be in the third one.
I kind of want him to be, and just be like, "Is this the quantum realm?"
Yeah. I mean, he's probably at the beginning when they're still, on Earth. Well, they're still on Earth in the quantum realm. Yeah. But you know what I mean. Like when they're still regular people, regular size.
I don't know if he's in it. I hope so.
I hope so too.
So yeah, Did you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I did enjoy it.
What am I trying to say? I'm trying to segue this into the Last of Us.
I don't think there is a segue. They're so different. Oh,
ants.
Ants are microorganisms.
Speaking of microorganisms,
are I don't know what it's called, but the little.
We're talking about The Last of Us, the first episode. Now, last episode of this radio show, I didn't watch it. Like I wanted to watch it. But I'm just like, I don't care about zombies, so I don't really care.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah, and I saw it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I might as well.
Well, I think they're doing fantastic so far. I think the way that they're changing it and adapting it from the show.
Like, is it different, like, from the video game, or is it just like a shot for shot?
No, it's not shot for shot. They did keep some aspects of it, but they are, like, adapting it for TV, because sometimes things that work for video games are not going to work for TV shows.
Yeah, like quick time effect.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed the first episode.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Did you cry?
No.
Oh.
I didn't. I forgot it was 1 hour and 20 minutes for the first episode.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh boy. It was like 10 o'clock.
It was good though.
It is.
It was good.
It didn't have to be that long.
I guess.
It could have been the 55 minutes at least.
Okay, but you don't like zombie shows, so...
But they didn't do any zombie stuff in this.
Okay, but it was a great intro, because that's exactly how the game starts.
I didn't know that.
It's exactly how the game starts. Yeah. Well, we get a little more detail and a little more introduction to the characters.
Yeah, they did like a flashback to like the 80s.
Yeah, and like 2 scientists are debating about how... there's going to be a pandemic and how there's going to be a virus going around, and that we shouldn't be worrying about airborne viruses, but instead we should be worrying about like...
Oh yeah, he said, as soon as he said that, like, we shouldn't be worried about airborne viruses and viral pandemics. Yeah. I'm just like, uh-oh. Like, we shouldn't be worrying about that at all.
Well,
right?
Yeah. It's a video game based TV show, so...
It came out like 2013.
I think so, yeah. The first part. Yeah. I think the second part came out more recently.
Oh yeah, it did, because not a lot of people liked the second game.
Mm-hmm.
Because girls, right? No one likes girls in video games.
People are just weird. I think it was a great addition to the story. Because, spoiler alert, but Joel dies. And
what?
Joel dies trying to save Ellie, and then Ellie's like, I'm gonna go on this revenge
Yeah, it was just like a
path.
revenge story, and like not about people liked it.
I think it was good.
I put a note. Was like, I really like Joel's daughter. I hope nothing bad happens to her.
No way, you did not.
That was one of my notes.
Well, you were watching it and taking notes?
Yeah, because
oh my God.
the way she like looked at certain characters, I'm just like,
yeah.
Yeah, she bought a watch spring for $20, which that's expensive.
That's crazy.
In 2003.
2003.
That's expensive. I got a battery on my watch. It was like $10.
Well, it was a nice watch.
It was a nice watch.
So.
Well, not this dumb Apple Watch that I have.
But. Yeah.
So I have that.
Well, I knew she was gonna die because I watched the game.
Yeah, obviously I know.
Yeah, I watched the game. I played the game. I knew she was gonna die.
I found it funny. Like as soon as I wrote it, I'm just like, oh wait, she does die.
I'm glad you kept it though, because that's just showing how transparent you're being.
I also put, if only people kept their cool during zombie apocalypses, nothing bad would happen. Like if everybody just like took a second to breathe and relax, no one would like fight. Say, okay, we can't go on the highway. Let's go the other way.
But if you had a creepy grandma coming at you,
I'm knocking
growling,
her out. I'm
like,
knocking her out.
Come on. Wouldn't you do the same thing Joel did?
Yeah, 100% I would.
Yeah.
I beat her up.
And she was like, his daughter was like, you just killed her. And I was like, yeah, I think that was the right move, man.
That I also have a little subnandra. Like a subsection of notes of stuff I said out loud.
Yeah.
So one of them was stay in the house, idiot, because the news said stay in the house. Joel said stay in the house, but she didn't stay in the house.
Yeah, she left.
So I was like, stay in the house. So that was dumb. When they were like leaving the city and trying to like, okay, how do we go there? I like just fast travel. It's like, oh, no. That's the game.
That's the video game.
Yeah.
Fast travel.
I also didn't like how everybody after the zombie apocalypse has a tactical backpack where everything fits.
Oh yeah.
Because they're like, do you have a jacket? Like, yeah, it's in my backpack. And it was like a big ass jacket.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
But it's also video game logic.
It is.
Because how are you going to fit all that ammo in your inventory without having a tactical backpack?
Like, look at my backpack. Do you think I can fit my jacket in my backpack? Look, turn around.
Yes. If you folded it.
No.
If you folded it nicely, you could fit it
just
in there.
Just a jacket?
And it would just be your jacket.
What about my other stuff? What about my gun?
You don't have a gun.
Yeah, but zombie apocalypse. I would have a gun.
Well, zombie apocalypse.
I would, honestly.
Would you buy a gun? I think a knife or something would be better.
Yeah, I'll buy it. I'd have one gun.
Yeah,
emergencies.
Yeah, emergencies do happen.
But just have like a machete.
Well, yeah, because especially in this like zombie world, there's like the clickers, and they find you with sound. So like having a gun when those guys are
around, I have a silencer. That's another thing. I don't like The Walking Dead. I've been watching The Walking Dead, even though I don't like zombies, but I just want to get to Negan.
Yeah.
Because he's funny.
Yeah.
No one in The Walking Dead, up until season 4.
Yes.
No one had a silencer on their guns.
And that's why they had to be careful, because they would attract
the
zombie crowds.
Daryl was the strongest because he had a crossbow. That's like the best weapon to have.
He was my favorite character.
I don't like how he was racist the first couple of seasons.
Oh yeah, he's racist, but he's like badass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then like after they had silencers, I was like, why didn't they have those the entire time? I would have a silencer. Carl had like a little, it was like a funnel. Carl is the kid? I don't like Carl.
The kid, right?
Yeah, he's the kid.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
He walks.
He's a kid that was just introduced to a new world.
Even still.
He's traumatized. He lost his mom to zombies.
He lost that girl.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know either. Whatever.
Doesn't he die?
I didn't finish Walking Dead.
I mean, come on.
I don't think he dies.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, I know everything about it. I watched the show to be like, oh yeah, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also put stuff I said out loud. That scene where they're like executing people by public hangings.
Yes.
It's like public hangings, very cool.
Why?
I said that out loud. I don't know why.
Why is it cool?
Everybody was watching.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go to a public hanging?
No. I think it's too macabre.
What is that?
I don't know. I wanted to sound smart.
Anyway, and then at the very end of the episode, they like pan up to see the city.
Yeah.
They showed a giant shadow, and for 2 seconds, I thought it was Godzilla. Because just the way the shadow was like looking, and I was like, "Is that Godzilla?" It's like, oh, it's
just a building. Oh. Yeah.
And yeah.
Sorry to bring it to you. It's just a building.
Honestly,
falling over.
I would watch the second episode.
You wouldn't, or you would?
I would.
Yeah, watch it.
But like, I don't care.
But you should watch it. You should watch it so that we can talk about it. The second episode is.
I saw it was 40 minutes, and I was like, "That's perfect."
Yeah.
Why can't every episode be that good?
You should watch it, because it's fun.
But then the third episode, I paid attention. The third episode is 58 minutes.
But the third episode is so good.
Isn't that the gay episode?
Yeah. There's 2 characters that are gay in
I
it.
saw
Yeah.
That. I didn't mean that as like a derogatory way. I just wanted to...
Yeah, there are 2... Am I
going to get canceled on this radio show?
There are 2 characters that are gay. It follows their like love story, and I think it's great. And how they meet Joel and Tess, which also...
I can't believe I'm going to get canceled on a radio show.
It's a really sad
This isn't how I wanted to get canceled.
Well,
I want to get canceled like...
You're the one who said it. I did not.
Anyway, so I don't have anything else. Do you want to get into our last topic?
Well, speaking about video games and all the beautiful,
topic.
Beautiful video games out there.
Let's talk about our next segment. Just little things.
The little things.
Little things. No, you got to say it like quickly. Little things. Anyway.
Say it quietly?
Yeah.
Does that work too?
Yeah. So, the Nintendo Direct was this past Wednesday.
Right. You gotta catch me up because I didn't watch it.
There's some games that I didn't really take notes on.
Okay.
Because I don't care. When it comes to video games, I'm like oddly specific with the type of games. Like I don't have like a favorite genre. I just whatever games I like, I like.
What do you like? Like usually like the genre of video games?
Like good games.
Okay.
No, I don't really know. But the Direct started. They showed Pikmin 4.
Yes, it's the little red guy and the little blue guy.
I don't care.
Okay.
I put that in my notes, like Pikmin 4, but I don't care.
Right.
So that was pretty good. They had Xenoblade DLC stuff.
Right.
I put ill.
Is it? I don't know if that's a good game. Do you know if that's a good game?
I don't like it.
Oh.
It's really dumb.
So you're a little biased.
Yes. They had a game called Dead Cells, which is like a Castlevania. It was a Castlevania type game. That looks pretty good.
What's Castlevania?
You never played Castlevania?
No, sir.
It's like...
Is it like a role-playing game?
No, it's like a...
Battle game?
No.
You kill enemies?
Yes. That's like every game.
Yeah.
How do I explain this? It's like... it's like a platformer, but your character...
has a sword.
No. He has a whip.
Oh, whip.
And he gets like different weapons, and you have to go into Dracula's castle.
But is it 2D?
Yes, 2D.
Oh, okay.
The original ones are 2D, and this one's 2D.
That's cool.
And you have to like go up and kill Dracula.
Oh.
And you go in his mansion.
Do you have a wooden stake?
No, you just whip. You just whip him to death.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's a good game. But this game, it does look pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Pretty cool.
I think you said ghoul. I think that was a good word to use, though.
I didn't mess up. I don't have a speech impediment. All right. And then after that, they have a Splatoon 3 DLC.
I don't like Splatoon.
I don't care either.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's
a good game.
Why do I have to cover the land with my color?
They're all children.
Yeah.
The Splatoon people are children.
I don't like it.
And that the multiplayer is different from the single player.
Yeah, to me it's pointless.
I don't
to be quite honest. I just don't like that video game.
It's a bad character in Smash Brothers too, so I don't really.
Oh.
I don't like it. And then they released. It's kind of like a Disney game, but it's also a Mario game, because it has it's like. Do you ever played the Mario Brothers for the Wii?
Yes.
It's like that, but Mickey Mouse and other characters. Like it's like a platformer.
Yeah,
and like there's different stages.
Like Mario Bros, but Mickey Bros.
Mickey Bros. Yes. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. Donald.
Goofy?
No, not Goofy. Who's the other dog?
Pluto?
No, it is Goofy. I got them confused. It was Goofy.
Yeah.
And like they all have, it's literally Mario, but Disney characters.
Well, that's a little boring.
It is boring, but it looks fun.
It probably is fun.
But I'm not gonna get. And also, for Nintendo Online, you can play Game Boy and Game Boy Advanced games.
Okay.
Which, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that really calls people's attention. Like, bringing in the old games and putting them up there.
Yeah, because they did GameCube games and the Nintendo 64 games. And now they're doing the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't really get Nintendo Online because it's a bad service. And, like, the connection is really bad.
Right.
But good for people who like Game Boy games. I also put they're remastering the Metroid Prime game, which is like... Right. It's like a first-person one on GameCube, which I don't think a lot of people like.
Are they gonna remaster it for the Switch?
Yeah, it is remastered. Okay. I think it's already live.
Well, some of the YouTubers that I watch, because I watch gamers.
You do?
Yeah.
You're a gamer girl?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
god. So some of the YouTubers I watch have they tweet all the time, and one of the persons that I follow, they said that it was really good and they enjoyed watching the trailer.
Yeah, I never
and
played
that they liked it. So I don't know. Isn't it live already? Probably streamers get early access.
No, it's Nintendo. They don't care about YouTubers.
Oh, right.
You put a Mario video on YouTube, you get smited by God.
Oh yeah.
Sakurai just. And then the only thing I care about with the Nintendo Direct is new Zelda.
Yeah, new Zelda.
New Zelda.
Zelda New Zelda is what it's called?
No, but that's what I call it. Like Zelda New Zelda.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
What is it called? Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes. It looks really good. The trailer looked really good.
I've never played a Zelda game, but I have watched gameplay from Zelda, and I really enjoy them. I think it's great. I like the shrines.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. It's supposed to be a sequel. And
oh, yeah.
It's hilarious. Because when did the Switch come out? 2018?
Yes. And 2018, 2019.
Breath of the Wild was a launch game or launch title.
Yeah.
Still $60.
Yeah. Also why I don't play those games, because they're so expensive.
But it's Nintendo.
Yeah. They really don't care.
They don't care.
All the Mario games are always so expensive.
And they're all the same.
Yeah.
There's Odyssey was the only original. Oh, no.
I have that one.
Yes, obviously. Odyssey.
I completed the whole thing.
You 100%ed it?
Yes.
I haven't done that.
I love that game. I had to 100% it because I was just obsessed. And it was during the pandemic when I got it.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
So
I'm not doing anything for the next 14 hours.
I had a lot of time on my hands.
Did you get the that Mario 3D All-Stars game?
Yes. The one with the old
original
versions. Yeah, I did.
I got that one too.
I did not complete that one.
I never played any of them. Or I played a little bit of Sunshine.
Right.
But I never completed it.
I think I played the second oldest one.
Sunshine?
Yeah, I think so. And I played a little bit, but I never completed it. I played a little bit of the 64.
I've never played the 64.
Oh. It's a little, wonky. But it's an old game. So.
And Galaxy.
Yeah, Galaxy.
Yeah, it's Galaxy. This should just be
Galaxy
Mario talk for 5 minutes.
I like Galaxy.
I like Galaxy
personally
too.
like it. I think it was good.
Let's do Mario talk. They re-released 3D Land or 3D World. Is it 3D World?
The one where you can move the camera?
Yeah. They did that with Bowser's Fury.
Oh yes, I did see that.
I completed that one.
You bought it?
Yes.
I don't have that type of money, but yeah.
Listen, I'm very irresponsible with money.
Yeah, same.
Right.
But I got a PlayStation 5, so I've been playing a lot more.
Well, I don't have a PS5.
On then.
I don't have a PS5 because
I got lucky.
There's no good games for PS5.
Name a
good game.
Ghost of Tsushima is really good.
I don't like Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay, so that is a you problem, not a
I'm
me
waiting
problem.
for more good games to come out, that Star Wars game.
Stray was really good. You know what Stray is?
Is that the cat one?
Yeah, it was so good.
Dumb cat game.
No, it's not. It's a story being told through the eyes of a cat, and it's fantastic. Okay,
isn't there
you might not like it, but I think it's good.
Isn't there de-emphasized jumping? Where you don't jump manually, you always hit the button, and there's a little animation for the jump.
Yeah.
That's lazy. Just let me jump as the cat.
Oh my god, but come on. Why you gotta knock it like that? I think it was good. The cats are cute. The robots are cute. I think that I played it all in one sitting, which is probably bad.
Like a real gamer.
Yeah, but I loved it so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a PS5 yet. I'm waiting for good games to come out.
Okay.
I mean, I could get it, but like I try to like every time I go to Best Buy, I like make a joke with like the cashier because I'm just like, it's pretty funny. Like, you guys have PS5s yet? And this serious guy who was like, no, we don't have them yet. We have to wait them, and they come in stock every Friday. And I was like,
every Friday they get like what, 20, and then they sell out immediately.
Dude. No, but I'm trying to like crack jokes with the guy. He's like all serious. I'm just like, come on, man, just have.
It's a joke, man.
Come on, you work a 9 to 5. You want a little bit of happiness in this.
Wait, but you haven't gotten one because you haven't found one, or just because you don't think the games are good?
Both.
Okay.
I haven't like looked for them.
Right.
Like, if I start looking for them, I will find one eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just like not a lot. Like, what, God of War Ragnarok?
Oh, it's so good, though. I know.
I haven't played the first one.
I haven't played the first one.
I have the first one.
I watched the first one. Like, someone play it.
You call yourself a gamer?
I'm sorry.
You had to play the game.
I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
I didn't have a PlayStation 4, man.
I might stop this podcast.
I didn't have a PlayStation 4.
You don't have a PlayStation 4?
No, I don't. Because I didn't have that type of money. I've been saving up for the PlayStation 5, so that's why I have it.
Wow.
Only reason why. But I haven't played God of War because it's a little bit pricey.
No, I found it for a steal.
How much did you buy it for?
It was one of those
you
like,
didn't buy it.
Game of the Year ones where they're like $20.
Oh.
And it was discounted, so and I had a coupon.
Lucky.
And I got the game for $7.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
I had to buy it. I looked at the receipt. I'm just like, I feel like I committed a crime.
Did you watch gameplay for Ragnarok?
I'm trying not to because I want to beat God of War first.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know. I haven't played it since school started. So
yeah.
Not the school's fault. Brooklyn College is a very, very good college. I'm not saying anything bad about it.
Well, yeah, you're busy with work and stuff like that, so I think that's fine. But
yeah. I mean, I'm not like I'm saying that because we're in the Brooklyn College radio station. So I'm just, this is a good school, college.
But yeah.
Anyway, I just want to, I guess we're done with everything, but I just want to say I didn't want to do this, but we can do anime talk for like the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because I finished part 5 of JoJo.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh.
Did you watch JoJo?
I've never watched JoJo.
It's really good.
But I've seen a lot of memes. I know a lot of TikTokers that watch it.
It's really funny. Part 5, it's especially hilarious because in the span of a week, this kid took over the mafia and became the boss. Right. In like 5 days.
I like their outfits. I think they're very stylish.
They just wear jackets.
I think they're stylish though.
Yeah, but part 5 is not to say. This is gonna be the same thing over. It's the gay season. Oh. But there's like gay moments in every JoJo. Oh. Except for part 6. No, I just started part 6.
I've never watched it.
You should watch. It's pretty good. Don't watch the first season. Actually, you have to watch some of the first season to understand the story.
That's what I was gonna say. Don't I have to watch to understand? It's on Netflix?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll probably try to see what I got. But I think that we're reaching the end of our time today.
We got an email.
Anyway. And so we're gonna start. So next time we're gonna start with Ant-Man
and the Wasp.
Yes, Ant-Man 2.
Do I gotta take notes for that?
Yes, it's your turn. I bought the facts this time. It's your turn to bring the facts.
God, I hate this equal partnership.
Yeah. If we have any more comic book news or any more video game news, we will talk about it. I hope we could talk about...
Speaking of comic... Sorry. They released a poster for the Flash movie. Oh. And it looks terrible. Anyway, continue.
Well, we could start off with that next time. And
just talk about the poster.
Yeah, we could talk about the poster and the graphics. And then...
The lack of graphics.
We will see you guys next time.
Okay, goodbye.